Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So it's been a couple weeks. That was not intentional. I just keep doing stuff on Fridays, which is my new filming day, by the way. I decided to go with Fridays because then, it's at the end of the week. Nobody's in school, including me, so I have time to film. Don't have to worry about getting anything else done. So today I'm going to be covering some pretty interesting topics. This is the second episode of No Sight, No Problem. And today I'm covering how I picture people and some other similar questions because I have been getting a lot of questions like that, like how I picture people, what I see in my dreams, things like that. So I'm going to do my best to answer those today. So I guess the first thing I'm going to start with is how I picture people. So something that you guys might find really interesting is that I find it easier to picture book characters than I do actual people. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's just because the descriptions usually in books are like very detailed. I don't know. But most of the time I find it a lot easier. Don't know why. But yeah. And a lot of the time when I'm reading, I like to picture what a book character would look like to the best of my ability. Obviously, it's not exact. And I also like to picture what they might sound like. What would their voice sound like? Do they have an accent? Things like that. I don't know why I do that. I just do. I think it makes it more enjoyable if you kind of have an idea of who the character is. And yeah. And it's definitely a lot harder to picture actual people. I have tried, and sometimes I can, but it takes a lot of concentration. And it's just very hard to do. So most of the time I have a hard time picturing people. And then I have been asked by a lot of people, especially like my family members and stuff, like they ask me what I see in my dreams. So I don't think I see anything. As far as I know, I don't think I see anything in my dreams. I might be seeing something and I just don't know it, but I think for the most part, they involve either a familiar place or a familiar person. So, if I hear a familiar person's voice, I'll know, oh, they're in the dream. Or, if it's a place that I've been to, I'll know because I'll be able to, like, kind of sense it, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but... And sometimes my dreams include some really weird stuff, like what I thought about before I went to bed. Those can get pretty weird. Most of them are very bizarre, and most of the time I don't have very vivid dreams. When I do, I like to write them down in like a dream journal kind of thing, just so I can remember them and tell my friends about all the weird dreams I had. Love talking about that. And another thing that people ask me a lot is whether or not I see colors, like, in my mind, or, like, if I can picture them in my mind. So I don't, quote-unquote, see colors in my mind, but I do have associations for them. Like, blue is associated with water and blueberries and my blue tank top, and green is, like, trees, grass, things like that. Things that I know are green from people's descriptions. And then black is like darkness or night. And then for white, because I get asked a lot about like black and white, but for white I really don't see anything other than maybe snow or like something like that. I'm not really sure. That's one of the hardest ones to associate with. And also yellow I find really hard to associate with things. But for the most part, when I think of yellow, I think of like lemons and the sun. So, most of it is association and not really seeing. So, those were just a few of the questions that I got, and I really wanted to answer them today because I've been asked a lot of times. Like, a lot of these questions I've been asked more than once. And I do want to try and see if somebody describes a person in detail to me, I can maybe picture them. Because, I know what they sound like, but it's kind of hard. It's really hard to picture their actual appearance. So I feel like if I had a vivid enough description, I might be able to do it. So I realized this was a really short video, and I am sorry for that, guys, but that was really all I had for this video. I think I'm going to upload 2 today just because this video was so short. So thanks for watching, guys. You might see another video from me today. Bye! Where's my camera? Oh, there we go.